Hey, Fundwise Partners. I'll just wait just about a minute or so. We'll get a few more people on here. Getting some Fundwise Partners joining at the moment. We'll be talking today about how to generate quality leads to get funding deals and partners. So we've got everyone coming on and joining right at the moment. Hey everybody, welcome. We have more and more people that are signing up for the trainings each week to come and join and watch, so that's great. We're creating these trainings based off of your feedback and your questions, and we are adding more and more things to the training area. And so thank you for your feedback and all of those questions through email or over the phone or through the Facebook group, Fundwise Partners area. So thanks for joining. Let's get this thing started. I'm going over to the slide presentation right here. I'll put it in presentation mode. How to generate quality leads to get funding deals and partners. So we're going to talk about how to warm up cold traffic, get high quality leads, and also in getting partners. It's a lot of the same type of process. This is feedback through the Facebook group and also conversations on the phone, like I mentioned just a minute ago. And we're going to go over scripts and how to approach people. So these scripts were just added to the training area this morning. There are 5 new lessons with these scripts, and they are both for reaching out to potential funding people, funding customers and clients, and also reaching out to find partners. And the strategy is based on online, reaching out online, and also in person. So kind of 2 different areas of thought and strategies there. So first we're going to talk about generating high quality funding leads online, and going to where that is located in the training area. This is where you'll find it. This is just a screenshot here. It's the top lesson, Funding Deals Online, underneath the scripts section for sales, partners, social media events, etc. That's where you can find it. So we're going to talk about warming up your leads. When it has to do with online and you're reaching out online to different forums and websites, this is considered cold traffic. So there's a little bit of warming up to do before they're going to submit their information onto your landing page, which is really important not to skip that step in helping that lead to warm up. When you're looking for funding deals online through social media forums, blogs, etc., the strategy is basically the same on all the different websites. I'm not going to read through this whole entire page. These are the scripts that are actually in the training area, so you can access that at any time. But this information, there's a little typo there. It's how to warm someone up, how to start the conversation. What you don't want to do is leave your landing page link the first time you post anywhere. It looks like you're spamming. It looks like you're trying to get your stuff out there everywhere without making any effort and adding value first. First, you want to add value to the group, strike up a conversation with an individual, and you need to look at their profile or look at something that connects the both of you, find a similar interest, and start with that and say, hey, I'd like to connect with you, learn more about your business goals. Everyone loves to talk about their business. They love to talk about themselves. So this is how you can just start the conversation with someone. And the scripts are all in the training area for that. So that's what you want to do. Start with a common interest. LinkedIn really hits this hard when you're making connections with other people. When you're adding more people to your network on LinkedIn, there's a little pop-up box that says, hey, find a common connection, and it automatically finds one for you. I can't remember if on LinkedIn. That's just in Sales Navigator, but Sales Navigator is a tool to help you find people that you're looking for in your niche, your target area. It's a paid tool. We've used it before, and I don't think it's necessary. I think you can do everything for free inside of LinkedIn, but LinkedIn knows that it is extremely important to find people that you have a connection with. There's something similar between the both of you, and the other people are so much more likely to connect with you and trust you. So you have to develop that trust, going from completely cold to warming up. You talk about them, talk about their goals a little bit, just a little bit of quick chatting. One thing to note is if you're chatting online, it's good to, if you're up to it, if you'd like, I mean, you don't have to, you can do everything just chatting online, but if you'd like to speed up this process 10 times, get this done quickly, then try to get someone on the phone right away, as quickly as you can. Get someone on the phone, and this conversation from chatting back and forth that could take minutes, or maybe they get back to you the next day, can just turn into a really quick phone call. Hey, thanks for connecting with me. It's good to talk to you on the phone. There's instant trust when they can hear your voice, your tones, your inflections, and it's a lot easier to get that lead. So when I was generating leads through LinkedIn, we still do this, but looking for funding deals, I would get on the phone with quite a few people if they wanted to and if they were able. If not, then we would just chat back and forth for a little bit. I'd find out about their business, which I always like to find out about what people are doing, what good ideas people have, how things are going. And then at a natural point in the conversation, you say, hey, well, we can help you accelerate the growth of your business. That's what we did with our own business, and this is what happened. Share a success story, and just warm up the conversation from there. It will help leaps and bounds by having that little bit of chit chat, a little bit of a connection there initially, and they'll turn into a lead almost every time if they're willing to chat with you and they have an interest in getting funding. So that's really important. So in the conversation when you're transitioning, say you've chatted with them a little bit, maybe you talked on the phone, this is how you transition, and the script is in your training area as well. All of this is in the training area, but we're just going over each section so you can have an idea of how all of this comes together and how this works. So making the transition from online, looking for funding deals, this is the script that you can go into. Sounds great that you're working on growing your business. Have you ever considered funding to accelerate the growth of your business? You can get unsecured credit lines at 0% interest for 9 to 15 months. There's no effect to your credit to see how much you can qualify for. The only requirement is for you to have a 650 or higher credit score, or to have business revenue of $7,500 or more a month in revenue. And you can find out what all your options are in just the next few hours. Let them know that someone from Fundwise will call them and answer any questions they might have, and that's also in the script. So sharing your link at that point, if they say, yeah, I'm interested, I'd like to find out how much I can qualify for, let them know there's absolutely no risk to their credit score to get a pre-approval. It's just extra information that they might want to know. Let them know if they're curious at all about how much money they could get for their business, then just go ahead and apply. And there's your landing page link right there. So in sharing your landing page link, now it's time to let them know what the process is going to be like as they apply. So you share your link, and then let the client know you're going to fill out your basic contact info. Someone from Fundwise is going to get a hold of you. They do need to get your credit report, and you have the chance to get your credit report right then after you fill out your basic contact info, but there's no need to get it yet. You can ask questions. There's no commitment to anything, so don't worry. This is just beneficial information for you to grow your business. Let me know how it goes, basically. So you care about them. You want to know how the process goes for them. See what happens, and they'll feel that trust in your comments and by what you say. So that's a script right there. And that special note at the bottom, like I mentioned, if you get on the phone with somebody, this really speeds up the process of getting really high quality leads. So spending just a little bit more time on the front end will help you get much higher quality leads. Also, we will have a video that goes through this process to help warm up the conversation on autopilot so that it'll save you a little bit of time on your end. You can still chat a little bit back and forth, but the client will be able to watch this video. We've created videos over the past couple of years on the process, but as we streamline and things get faster, we have to keep updating those videos. So look for a new video that you can share online and through different places, and eventually we'll have that embedded in a landing page that you can share as well, so it's all just kind of in one place. But that video will help soften the conversation, and it'll add to the trust factor. So next section, generating high quality funding leads in person. And we get this question a lot. We've got some of our partners that are going to events like a business expo or a local convention with business owners. There's local networking groups like meetup.com. So how does this conversation go when you are in person, when you're talking to someone else? It's a little bit different, not a whole lot. It's a little easier when you're there in person, but once again, here's how you find it in the training area. It's just the next section down underneath the scripts training section. So starting a conversation in person with someone. So ask them what brings them there to that location. Hey, why are you here attending this business expo? What do you do? What business do you have? Do you have a business? Just get to know people, strike up that conversation, and just sit there and listen. And almost always there comes a point when it's natural to say, hey, we help businesses get funding, wondering if you'd be curious about getting more working capital to grow your business. So the scripts are right here to get into that conversation. They can see you, they can see your facial expressions. The trust it's a lot quicker when you're in person. So I think it's worth going to some local events to just to see how it goes, see what people talk about. Whenever we travel for business here with Fundwise, pretty much every time that we go anywhere, someone will ask, hey, what do you guys do? We talk about funding, and then they want funding. Almost every time, one or two or three people, even if we're not going to an event, on the airplane, at the airport, people want, almost every business owner out there that is a small business is looking for speeding up the rate of growth of their business. They're looking for unsecured financing. It's a huge need everywhere. So never pass up the opportunity. Even when you're riding in like an Uber or just wherever you're at, strike up a conversation, and often it'll lead into a deal, or maybe they want to be a partner as well. You just never know, but it's so common how many people are looking for funding, and how often you could be helping something out almost wherever you go. So just it's a great use of your time to talk to someone a little bit. I know that some of you and me, often myself, if you're on an airplane, you don't want to talk to anybody. You don't want to look at anybody. You just want to get there and be done and leave. But it's also fun to talk about business if you're up to it. So I would recommend having this experience in person, talking with someone about getting funding. And so the scripts are there if you need it. It's a little bit easier to It's not cold traffic when you're in person. So you listen to what they do, and then you tell them what you do, and if they have an interest, you share your link. Also, I want to mention it's good to have business cards, and there is in the training area, you can order business cards. We have a 50% off discount with Vistaprint, so we pass that discount on to you, of course. So you can go in and order your business cards. So in the training area, go click on the business card section, and it'll prompt you. You'll click on the button, and then it'll prompt you to enter in a little bit of info to sign up for an account for Vistaprint through Fundwise. And there's a business card template in there, and you'll just fill out the little template. You can put in your landing page in there, and then you'll have business cards that you can order. So whenever you go to events, you can share those with everyone. Also make sure to get their business card or their information so you can follow up with them. Most people need following up with. Give them a little reminder. If you've talked to someone about funding, send them a quick email later with your link once again, and often they'll be like, oh yeah, that's right, I was going to check into funding. I'll go ahead and click on that right now. So that's a helpful thing to do. All right, finding partners online. So this tends to be a little bit easier to strike up conversation. It's when you're talking about helping other people make money, it's quite easy to do that. And so finding partners, you can more quickly get right to the point online and in person. So here's where that's located in the training area. It's just the next section down. So starting a conversation online with partners. It's really easy when you're reaching out to the right companies and niches and markets. If you're looking for other partners, so you can get them set up and you can make the override commissions. Also, this can be a way that you can find funding deals. So it's happened quite often for me in LinkedIn and Facebook, where you talk about, hey, would you like to offer funding to your clients and to your network? And that individual will say, yeah, that might be helpful, but I'd actually like to see how much we can get. So that happens quite often, more often than you would think. So finding partners online is it can be easy when you're looking for the B2B businesses out there, business coaches and consultants, CPAs that work with a lot of businesses, business service companies that help others set up their business, where they offer business cards or printing, credit repair companies. They make good partners as well, because after their clients finish up with credit repair, then they're ready to go through funding if they're looking for business funding. And it happens quite often. Other companies that offer tools or software for entrepreneurs, marketing companies. If you're a marketer, you're working with a lot of business owners, because everyone needs to get their name out there. They need to do marketing, SEO, pay-per-click, content marketing. So there are a lot of B2B type companies out there that offer services. What's really good is to find these B2B businesses that offer high ticket services. If they have like a coaching package for above $5,000, or if they're selling a franchise, which I should have put that in here. If they're selling franchises or business opportunities, the funding works really well with that. And someone who is selling franchises, if they have a great finance option, then they will be so excited to talk with you. Other people could be public speakers on stage that are helping business owners to grow their own business. Those are great people to contact online, and they're all over the place online through LinkedIn and Facebook groups. So we have quite a few trainings on that, and we talk about that all the time, where you find groups of business owners, entrepreneurs, real estate investors, house flippers, and strike up the conversation. Hey, what kind of products do you have? What kind of services do you offer your clients? And depending on what they say, then that could be a good time to just go and let them know, hey, offer funding to your clients, make more money, get more deals. So here's a script right down here as an example. We've seen companies, some of our partners, increase their sales by as much as 30% just by offering financing, because so many more people are then able to afford that program or get into that program. So that script is online as well. So I hope this is giving you some ideas. I hope this is helping out a little bit. When it comes to finding a partner, you can kind of just go right to the point and say, hey, I'm a partner with Fundwise and wondering if you'd want to offer your clients financing. You can actually make money in commissions just by offering them financing. So let's have a conversation. And that's kind of how that works right there, quick and easy. And so when you're talking about the partner program with someone, here are some of the common questions that they'll have. Is there a cost to join? Then there's a script for that. Yes, there's a setup fee, which you can get a 50% commission on. You as a partner, if you sign up someone else and you send them to a webinar, then they sign up for the webinar through the webinar as a partner, then that tracks back to you with your affiliate link. How much do I make? You can go over that with them, 20%. These are all the common questions, and these are the answers that here at Fundwise Capital that we're providing. This is what we'll tell our partners over the phone that are asking these questions. And it's always fun to answer these questions because it just opens up excitement and the potential for making more money and helping them make more money. So finding partners in person is very similar to online. It's really fun to talk to someone in person about helping them make more money. Once again, this is where it's located in the training area. And so starting up a conversation, just like when you are talking about funding with someone in person, you want to have them talk about themselves, find out what they're doing. And it's always interesting to find out what people are doing, find out what kind of success they've had or even the problems that they're dealing with that maybe you can give some advice on. So strike up that conversation, ask them, hey, what brings you here? What's your business? What are you doing? And then wait, just listen. And when they ask you what you do, then you can go into, hey, I'm a partner with Fundwise Partners, and we help provide financing for entrepreneurs and startups. You could also offer that to your clients and get more sales, help your clients add value to their businesses, help them grow, and you get paid for doing that. Are you interested? And then you go on to some of those common questions down below there. So once again, this is exactly the same as when you're online talking with a partner, a potential partner that may want to sign up. Same questions, same answers right there. And then we have one more section of scripts. It's an email template. If you're going to email a partner online, just a basic template of what you can say. And we get this question sometimes about, hey, I want to send an email out to some partners, but I don't see an email template in the training area. Well, now we have it. It's there for you to use, and it's the last section in the training area within scripts. And it's not too long. If someone opens up an email and it's super long, they're just going to often shut out of it. So this email is not too long with the hook right in the first paragraph. This is where you want to capture their attention right in here. I'm reaching out to you because you work with other entrepreneurs and business owners, and I'm excited to let you know there's a program where you can offer financing by sharing a link with people in your network to help them start or grow their business, and you get paid for it. I should bold that part right there. So you're helping them to earn extra money, helping them with their network, add value, And so that's what this email template talks about. You can use this email template. You can tweak it a little bit so it's more personal to whoever you're sending it to. And also in the email template, there is a 18-minute video that explains the whole partner program. So they have a really good idea of what's available to them, what's being offered. And then make sure to put in your affiliate link that sends people to the partner webinar where they can sign up. Include that in this email template as you're sending that out. So they watch the video, the partner program, they have a good idea of what it is, and then they can watch the full training by clicking on your affiliate link. And that's the email template right there. Basic, pretty simple, but it gives you a good idea of what you can say when you're looking for additional partners. So that is the gist of it. There is all the information, all the scripts are in the training area. And I hope this is helpful for you. And it's like maybe a couple of you are having a hard time hearing me talking. I'll have to check out the training. If the training volume's not loud enough, then I'll redo the training for all of you. I'll check that out right now, but the scripts are there in the training area. Check those out, read through them, get an idea of what to say when you're online and also when you're in person at different events. So thanks everyone for joining. I think this is the most people that we've had join in a training so far. It's growing each week, and we're grateful to have you in our program, grateful for your feedback. We're here to help you be successful. Everyone take care and have a great week.